There's a well-known adage that suggests if you desire something, pursue it relentlessly until the very end. While widely accepted and straightforward, this mindset can burden us with an invisible weight. Conversely, the teachings of the Bible and the insights from C.S. Lewis offer a more profound perspective. Not every aspect of life requires our relentless control. Consider the wisdom found in Ecclesiastes 3:1, which states, "To everything there is a season, and a time for every matter under heaven." This verse encourages us to acknowledge the natural rhythms of life, rather than striving to bend them to our will. Reflect on your own experiences. Perhaps you've dedicated your heart and energy to a job or a relationship, only to find that the more you exerted control, the more chaotic things became. Such struggles can leave you feeling drained and deeply unsatisfied. But remember, this does not indicate your inadequacy or lack of worth. Often, it's a matter of resisting life's natural flow. Living without the need to force outcomes is undoubtedly challenging in a world that consistently pushes us toward predefined standards of success and happiness. However, by embracing the principles found in biblical teaching and C.S. Lewis's reflections on grace and trust, we can experience a lighter, more fulfilling existence. Lewis emphasized the importance of surrendering to a greater purpose beyond ourselves, recognizing that true peace comes from faith and acceptance, rather than relentless striving. As I share 10 insights to cultivate a more tranquil and meaningful life, remember that these methods can help alleviate stress and open your heart to the joy present in every moment. Before diving in, I invite you to take on a small challenge. Watch until the end and reflect on what you learn. A week later, return to share how these insights have shifted your perspective. Comment embracing the flow to let me know you're ready to embark on this enlightening journey. Let's explore together, starting with the first principle: fully engage in the present. Embracing the now is a cornerstone of both Stoic thought and biblical teaching. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, advised not to act as if you will live forever, because, as Ecclesiastes reminds us, our time is both limited and valuable. Focusing on the present allows us to truly engage with life and all of its moments. Embracing the teachings of the Bible and the wisdom of C.S. Lewis can profoundly transform our understanding of presence and the impermanence of life. In Philippians 4:6-7, we are reminded, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." This scripture encourages us to focus on the here and now, relieving ourselves of the burdens of future uncertainties. Imagine taking a moment to sit beneath a timeless tree, attuned to the melody of birds fluttering above while a gentle breeze caresses your face. It is in such moments that we can fully engage with life, letting go of worries about undone tasks or plans that lie ahead. Consider time spent with loved ones. How often do we let distractions sweep us away, missing the beauty of shared laughter and connection? This calls to mind C.S. Lewis's insight that the present is the point at which time touches eternity. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we not only enhance our own experiences, but also radiate peace and joy to those around us. To cultivate this presence, ask yourself, what is occurring right now, and how can I savor this moment to the fullest? Contemplating these questions can guide us back to the present, minimizing distractions and fostering a deeper connection with our surroundings. Whether during meals, work, or simply taking a breath, attentiveness to each small action helps us value every fleeting moment. Begin with dedicated time for meditation, allowing your mind to calm and reconnect with the now. Release the weight of worries and pressures, and take delight in the simplicity of the present. Additionally, embracing the notion of life's impermanence is crucial. Change is the only constant in our world, a truth echoing the words of Heraclitus, "No man ever steps in the same river twice." We often yearn for stability, resisting the flow of life's natural transitions. Yet, understanding that impermanence is not merely a philosophical idea, but a fundamental aspect of existence, enables us to cherish present experiences without being consumed by anxiety or disappointment. Consider the changing seasons. Spring bursts forth with new life, summer radiates energy, autumn wraps us in romantic hues, and winter prepares the way for renewal. Much like these cycles, our lives experience their rhythms of joy and sorrow. Change, while challenging, enriches our existence and offers balance, reminding us to appreciate every fleeting moment within life's tapestry. Understanding and embracing the concept of impermanence is fundamental to cultivating patience and resilience through life's challenges. When we encounter adversity, instead of succumbing to anxiety and fear, we can remind ourselves, as Ecclesiastes 3:1 states, "For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven." This perspective allows us to grasp that difficulties are merely phases in our journey, ultimately passing with time. By concentrating on what we can control, we can navigate these times with composure and determination. The fleeting nature of life also enhances our sense of gratitude. Acknowledging that everything can change encourages a deeper appreciation for what we currently possess, even the simplest aspects of our daily existence. Asking ourselves, "What am I thankful for today?" can illuminate the many blessings we might overlook. C.S. Lewis, in his Reflections, reminds us that acceptance is a powerful tool. He emphasized that true acceptance is not about surrendering to fate or giving up. It is about harnessing the strength to face each circumstance with clarity and composure. He famously stated, "You can make anything by writing," suggesting that we indeed have the ability to shape our responses to the world around us. Acceptance requires a shift in mindset, moving from an instinctual resistance to a more serene acknowledgement of reality. Think back to a challenging moment in your life, perhaps a job loss or a difficult breakup. Often, our immediate reflex is to resist the change or deny its severity. Lewis and the Stoics teach us that acceptance invites us to confront these situations with wisdom rather than denial. When faced with unmet expectations, such as a job opportunity that didn't materialize, rather than dwell on disappointment, we can view it as part of our life narrative and remain open to new possibilities. This inner flexibility that acceptance fosters instills resilience and brings peace by liberating us from the grip of negative emotions like anger, fear, and anxiety. Imagine embracing reality without the impulse to resist or control it. Could you not find a deeper sense of ease and tranquility within? In this way, acceptance is not a resignation, but an empowering perspective that illuminates what truly matters, helping us realign our aspirations amid life's constant changes. The teachings of the Bible and the insights of C.S. Lewis offer profound guidance on facing life's challenges with strength and grace. Acceptance, as the Bible teaches, is more than a passive response. It's an active decision to embrace life in all its fullness. In Philippians 4:13, we are reminded, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me," indicating that our acceptance allows us to confront difficulties with confidence and composure. C.S. Lewis echoes this sentiment, emphasizing that surrendering to God's will opens us to a deeper sense of peace amidst turmoil. Moreover, the ability to let go is a fundamental aspect of both biblical teachings and Lewis wisdom. Letting go does not signify defeat, but rather an understanding that certain things lie beyond our grasp. Just as one would release a scalding stone to avoid getting burned, we must learn to release negative emotions, grief, anger, and bitterness that hinder our journey toward joy and fulfillment. C.S. Lewis wrote extensively about the importance of focusing our thoughts on the good, suggesting that the quality of our mental landscape influences greatly the quality of our lives. This idea finds a parallel in the biblical principle of forgiveness, which helps us to cleanse our spirits from needless burdens. Instead of clinging to toxic relationships or the weight of past mistakes, we are called to forgive as we have been forgiven. As we contemplate what is truly necessary for a fulfilling life, we can actively choose to let go of what no longer serves us, akin to clearing a cluttered room to foster a lighter, more open ambiance. Learning to let go and embrace acceptance is not an effortless path. It demands reflection and introspection, but the rewards are immense, leading us toward a state of true freedom and inner peace. Both C.S. Lewis and the Bible guide us to appreciate what we have, while also challenging us to release the burdens that inhibit our happiness. Indeed, this journey towards acceptance and letting go ignites our path to a deeper life filled with meaning. What might you release to welcome new blessings? Reflect on this as we continue our exploration into the transformative power of mindfulness. Embracing our emotions and thoughts without self-judgment enables us to engage fully with the present moment, alleviating stress and anxiety while fostering a sense of peace and contentment in our lives. As expressed in Philippians 4, verse 6 to 7, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds. This scripture underscores the importance of focusing on our inner being, as highlighted by C.S. Lewis, who taught that true strength lies within our response to circumstances rather than the circumstances themselves. Picture a hectic day at work, draining your energy. You step through your front door, your mind racing with work-related thoughts, family obligations, and personal tasks. Instead of letting this whirlwind of thoughts dominate your mind, take a moment to pause, breathe deeply, and bring your awareness to the present. Ask yourself, what can I do at this moment to foster a sense of peace? Mindfulness not only alleviates stress, but also clears the mental fog, enabling you to perceive situations with greater calmness and clarity. Practicing mindfulness allows us to maintain equilibrium in the face of adversity. When confronted with challenging situations, consider whether you have control over the outcome. If not, cultivate the skill of acceptance and letting go. C.S. Lewis emphasized that our reactions define our experiences more than the events themselves, aligning with the sentiment that it's not the circumstances that determine our state, but our response to them. While cultivating mindfulness might seem daunting initially and demands patience, the rewards are substantial. Begin with basic exercises, feeling each breath, noting the air as it moves in and out of your body. During these moments, reflect on your feelings and thoughts, questioning their origins to grow in self-awareness. This practice liberates you from excessive concerns about the past or future, guiding you towards a more centered existence. As we journey together, your willingness to absorb these teachings indicates a readiness to lead a more enlightened life filled with joy and fulfillment. If these insights resonate with you, consider subscribing and sharing them with those dear to you. Your support motivates our mission. Now let's explore the profound value of silence in our lives. In a world saturated with noise and constant activity, the significance of silence is easily overlooked. Yet, for C.S. Lewis, silence is an essential tool for mastering our thoughts and emotions. By engaging with silence, we not only perceive the external sounds surrounding us, but we also tune into the inner voice of our spirit, allowing for deeper reflection and understanding. In our quest to understand both ourselves and the world around us, stillness can become a powerful ally. Have you ever noticed how moments of quiet can lead to clarity and insight? Perhaps you've encountered situations where this stillness provided you solace during times of turmoil or confusion. Reflect on the last time you genuinely paused to listen to the whispers of your heart. A compelling illustration of the power of quietude can be found in tense situations. Rather than responding hastily with anger or unconsidered reactions, embracing silence gives us the chance to step back, reflect, and then respond with wisdom. This echoes Proverbs 17:27, which teaches that whoever restrains his words has knowledge. By prioritizing listening over speaking, we cultivate a space for understanding and authentic connection. When did you last take a moment of true silence to hear what your inner voice had to say? What truths did you uncover in that stillness? Silence transcends mere absence of sound. It invites us to delve deeper into our souls, revealing peace and understanding within each moment of existence. Essentially, this silence embodies a profound exercise in self-control and clarity. Now consider C.S. Lewis's reflections on this theme. He understood the significance of slow contemplation within our busy lives. Lewis emphasized that listening, both to ourselves and to God, is integral for spiritual growth, guiding us toward greater wisdom and understanding. Have you recently taken the time to embrace this stillness to tune into your inner voice? What fresh revelations have you discovered? We invite you to share your stories and insights in the comments. Furthermore, let us remember to relish the journey itself, rather than fixating solely on the destination. In alignment with Stoic philosophy, The essence of life is not merely found in accomplishments, but in the richness of the experiences we gather along the way. Picture yourself ascending a mountain. While the peak is a noteworthy objective, it is the steps taken to get there that are genuinely transformative. On this path, you will forge friendships, learn from adversities, and marvel at the beauty of your surroundings. If your attention is solely on the summit, you'll miss the invaluable moments that unfold during the climb. Can you find joy not in the summit itself, but in every single step of the journey? Often, we become so consumed by the need for results that we overlook the invaluable lessons woven into our experiences, including challenges and setbacks. When we prioritize the journey over the outcome, life feels lighter and more purposeful. How can you incorporate this principle into your daily life? Can you discover joy and purpose in your everyday activities, no matter how minor they seem? Are you able to embrace the journey rather than solely concentrating on the end results? By shifting our mindset to savoring the process, we find that life blossoms into a rich tapestry of meaning. This appreciation for the journey doesn't imply that we should abandon our goals or disregard outcomes. It invites us to immerse ourselves in the daily steps and the manner in which we navigate our lives. Life, as the Bible teaches in Ecclesiastes 3:1, reminds us that there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Each moment is invaluable and deserving of our attention and enjoyment. This leads us into our next discussion about the beauty of simplicity. Have you ever noticed how children find delight in the most straightforward things? A falling leaf, a gentle breeze, or a warm hug? Their innocent joy serves as a profound lesson in being present and appreciating life's simple pleasures. In today's world, many become ensnared in the chaos of ambitions and the pursuit of material wealth, believing these will bring happiness. However, C.S. Lewis emphasized that true joy originates from appreciating the small, ordinary aspects of life. In his works, he often reminds us of the richness that can be found in simplicity and contentment. He once articulated that it is in our time of happiness that we take joy in simple things like moments of quiet. Stoic philosophy echoes this sentiment as well, teaching that minimalism and mindfulness are keys to happiness. Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." When we redirect our focus from distant aspirations to enjoying the present, we discover that joy has always been within our grasp. Finding joy in simplicity not only enriches our own lives but strengthens our relationships with others. When we cultivate gratitude for what we have, envy and comparison diminish, allowing us to coexist more harmoniously. Each day, take a moment to pause, breathe deeply, and appreciate the simple yet meaningful things: a delicious meal, a captivating book, or quality time spent with loved ones. Remember, the wealthiest individual is not defined by their possessions but by their sense of need. Embracing this understanding fosters a life filled with gratitude and appreciation. Now let's transition to our next lesson, focusing on cultivating the art of gratitude. Gratitude is not merely a fleeting emotion. It's a transformative way of life that prompts us to pause, reflect, and truly acknowledge the blessings that often escape our notice. The Bible teaches us in 1 Thessalonians 5:18, "In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you." This powerful command encourages us to cultivate a spirit of thankfulness, recognizing that even the smallest things can grant us immense joy and fulfillment. C.S. Lewis, the renowned author and theologian, echoes this sentiment in his writings. He emphasizes that true happiness is rarely found in grand achievements, but rather in savoring the simple, everyday moments. When overwhelmed by the stressors of life, we can enrich our spirits by asking ourselves, "What can I be thankful for today?" This question serves as a gentle reminder to shift our focus from the burdens we carry to the treasures that surround us. Consider the inspiring story of Viktor Frankl, a psychologist who endured the harrowing conditions of a concentration camp during World War II. In his darkest hours, Frankl discovered profound reasons to express gratitude, even in the midst of suffering, finding solace in small acts of kindness. His resilience and appreciation for life's smallest blessings sustained his spirit through unimaginable trials. In our own lives, what can we identify as sources of gratitude? Perhaps it is a close friend, a satisfying job, or simply the gift of good health. By intentionally fostering gratitude, we not only uncover joy in the ordinary, but also nurture a more resilient,